know what I did. I figured it out. I screwed up big time. That was all me. I had it as I had it set as not for kids or for kids, so it takes the commentings off. When you put it for kids, I actually just heard one of my lines were there's some drag, so we'll see what happens. But say hi when you come on in. Sorry about that. That was all my fault. Hey, Ricky Ventures from Minnesota. I didn't know that's where you're from. I'm using, yeah, Happy Memorial Day. I'm using Fishing with JBT's. I'm using his boilies tonight. So. I got a new black light that's pretty sweet too, so it works a lot better than the one I had before. It lights everything up a lot more. Sorry about the train noise. But I'm going to turn the light off for a little bit. I'll just keep it on the rods. Check that out. It lights them up a lot better. Hey buddy, Nolan, how are you doing? Charlene Grady, how are you doing? Cape Cod. Yeah, I got this new black light. It lights everything up a lot more, a lot better than the other ones. I do have the other ones with me too. I don't know if it makes a difference having those on as well. Did I bring them? I think I brought them. I didn't bring them. I lied. I did not bring the other lights. Hey Melinda, how are you doing? I did say train. Just went past. Ricky, I'm doing great, man. Since starting my own company, I'm a lot happier. Got a lot more time to do stuff. Now the kids are out of school too, so it's like full blown. I can just fish pretty much almost whenever I want now. So I got 2 full days of work this week, which is great. That's I've made it so my schedule. I just did pick up a new client. I wish I could just go back and forth, but it's like every time I do it. Oh, I guess I can. It's this button, right? I got to remember that. I know which button it is now. But I got a new client. We're going to be doing some work for her. So, but it's like my days, because I'm working for myself and what I do. It gives me the ability to like schedule whenever I want, work whenever I want. I can get all the work done. I'm making way more than enough money. Going to be opening up a new location soon. To get it going, I'm going to have somebody else doing that. I'm going to keep building this one out, but I'm going to start hiring people on. So that's the plan right now. And Oh, that's awesome, Charlene. Kick some ass, sea bass. I'm getting hit right now. One of my lines was just getting hit. We'll see. Hopefully, I don't get skunked tonight. I got skunked last night when me and Darcy went out. I was fishing another river. There were a lot of people out there, and it is what it is. Yeah, I got the green light on there too, but I really like my new black light a lot. I've been getting little hits, little itty bitty hits on line. The one I actually heard a pole once. But tonight I'm using fishing with JBTs. I'm using his boilies, so excited about that. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a carp on tonight. But now my life, it can be my family and fishing and a lot less work and being able to pay my bills and not be stressed out. And that is the best feeling in the world right now. So some people have been like, well, why don't you just keep slamming your schedule and doing this and that? And it's like, because I don't have to. Like I could make myself super crazy busy and make more money than I'd ever need. But it's like right now, I'm doing well and my bills are paid and my family's taken care of and I don't have to think about anything. So it's like, like even tomorrow when I go to work, like I could wake up at 8 o'clock in the morning and go to work, or I could wake up at 11 o'clock and go to work, or I could wake up at noon and go to work, and nobody's going to say anything to me, and I'll still finish all my work in that same day. So if I want to go fish at night, I can. If I want to go camping, I can. If I want to take Amanda, Aiden, and Darcy somewhere, I can. We can do whatever we want. So, and the goal ultimately here, and we'll see because it's up to Amanda. I'm letting her make the decision. I'm not going to, but we're getting to the point now, and we'll talk about it more. But hopefully, we will be at the point where Amanda won't have to have another job. So. Yeah, that's the thing. I should have done this years ago, but you know what? I look at it this way. Everything that I've been through with the other companies I work for and the people that I've worked for have taught me what not to do. And now I'm in a better place and I figured it out. And now when I hire people, I can be a good boss. So, hey Josh, how are you doing, man? I feel like it's been a minute, Josh. I also haven't been putting out a whole lot of videos in the last week. I went live last night, but haven't done a whole lot of videos. I got a new light for my GoPro. I'm also going to be trying to do a video tonight, but look at how big this light is. This is a small rig light, but this thing's like super bright. And it's got like back here, it's got like a little turn button. This is the on button, but this thing's like crazy bright. And you can change the brightness of it. And there's like different like tones. How do I do that? I'm at full now. Yeah, there's that. But anyways, I got that. I'm going to try to do some video tonight too. I'm also going to be firing up my talking channel. I'm going to go back to that. And because I'm going to be pumping out a ton of fishing videos and outdoors videos. I'm going to be doing some metal detecting this week, which is exciting. I'm going to try to camp this week. Now, the one thing that won't be happening this week is next Friday, we will not be doing a live. So, or not Friday, Saturday, I will not be doing a live. If I do a live, it might be like an early morning fishing. I'm still trying to figure that out. But Darcy's going, I'm taking her to her first concert, which is awesome because me and Darcy and I have a mutual favorite band. And they're actually coming to town and they're going to be like 10 minutes away from where we live, playing at a concert club. And so I'm taking Darcy to it. So that's going to be fun. I'm excited. Blinded by the light. Uh, wasn't that Meatloaf? Was that Meatloaf? Oh, the sound. There's something going on. Now, I was talking to 12 Stones. He thinks it's my phone. I don't think it's my phone because when I do videos with my phone, it doesn't happen. So it doesn't make sense why that would happen, but oh no, wait, that's awesome, man. That's awesome, Josh. I'm gonna be doing the Huron probably next week. We're going to see the Wonder Years. They're like a pop punk band. Um, and yeah, I absolutely, I've liked for a long time. Long time. But super excited. I know there's like some crackling and stuff on my end. Um, like I said, it doesn't happen when I'm filming. It just happens when I'm live. So I don't know. Oh, it does it when I move back and forth. But if I'm standing still, it's fine. See, I think this is YouTube's thing. And I just got a man out by the Crockers. They've been getting nailed with bad weather. I get it. It still shows up on my weather app. Their weather, and I sit here, and every time I'm sitting here and I see my phone, it's always popping up out by them that they're getting bad weather, that there's lightning alert or tornado watch or thunderstorm. We're about to move these lines around a little bit here, getting them moving. I haven't seen anybody else catching anything down here either, but I was actually, this is the like fifth time that I went live tonight and it wasn't working a couple of times. The one time it was my fault. I screwed up. I marked it as that it was for kids, and if you mark it for kids and you do a YouTube live, it doesn't um, it doesn't give you the chat option because they know that kids are mean, and they know that if it was for kids and kids could watch this, that they'd make fun of me. So YouTube is trying to protect me from the children that are mean. Tonight, catfish and carp, but I'm using boilies, like specifically I'm using JBTs that he sent me, and so it is a carp bait, but he was telling me that the channel cats like it, and the river that I'm fishing right now is big for channel cats, so we'll see what happens. I am hearing fish jumping though, so. And I am going to be making a video, I think, while I do this too. So, like, if I disappear or anything for a minute, just, it'd be all good. Or if you don't hear sound for a minute too, I'll be right back. So if you don't see me, and this light kind of goes like this, and it goes out, the volume's probably going to be shut off for a minute too, so. But I caught that 20-pound carp down here last month. I've been kind of obsessed with that now. And I bought a bunch of boilies from JBT. And they come in like these cool little packages. This one doesn't have a label on it. His other ones do, but I think those are the Doom. The Doom boilies is what he calls them. But yeah, I'm gonna give my lines a couple reels here in a minute. Hey everybody, Maddie here with Backwoods Mindset. So that last video that I started doing, I thought it was going to be great, and I got down there and there was way too many people down there. Um, the whole fishing experience last night sucked. It was horrible. There was nothing good about it. I'm out here tonight. I'm doing a live again. It is Sunday night. I think it actually might be Memorial Day. It might be after midnight now. I'm not sure, but I don't know if you can see over here. You can kind of see that's the new black light that I got. I'll show you guys here in a little bit, but lighting up the three rods. I'm using JBT's boilies tonight. So we're going to see what happens. Hopefully we can get something on the line, but I'm kind of bringing you guys along with this. Might talk a little bit. I'm going to do some fishing, but I got to move these rods around and see if we can get something on them. All right, get these suckers moved. All right, we'll see what happens. Rode wireless works well. So, all right. So I'm going to tell you guys what happened. So, wireless microphone, I did invest in one, and I got it. And when I bought it and I ordered it online, it said that it worked for iPhone, and I looked up the specifications on it, and it said all iPhones, all Androids, this and that, and I was like, cool. So I ordered it. It came. I tried to use it yesterday. It didn't work. And then when I got home, I didn't have the box with me. I brought it to test it out on the live. I talked to Byron, and I was sitting there, and I was like putting the stuff back in the box because I'm like, it's not working. I got to return it. And then on the back of it, it says that it works with iPhone 15, and I've got a 13. So it didn't work, but we will. I will be getting a new one here shortly. But the one that I bought didn't work for my phone. So had the right plug, but I don't know why. So but I bought one actually, and I got it on Friday, I think it came. Yeah, I saw that, Ricky. I make good money now, but I don't know. I gotta look at it. I know that I think the DJI one was like a couple $100. Wasn't it? Or almost 200. Belco Glass. Oh, what's up, man? Thank you so much. I hope the fish start biting too. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Clip it to my beard. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate it. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, I can heart that. Hold on. How do I do that? There we go. Thank you. That's so nice of you. I really appreciate it. That's gonna go towards fishing trips. So I've been working on. I guess I could just kind of tell you guys. So I've had a lot of people that have donated to the channel because I had my fishing, the fishing fund, and I was trying to figure out how to do these lives because when I do the YouTube live, it doesn't give me an option where like I could have stuff run across the screen. At least I haven't figured that out if there is a way when I'm live on my phone. But what I've been working on is I got a poster board, and I've been putting everybody's names on it. So Belco Glass will be getting added to the list of people who have donated, and that is shown in the videos right now. and then will be shown in the live streams when I use um, the poster board. And I hang it up. I say thank you to everybody who's helped make the fishing trips possible. So I really appreciate it. Demoose, what's up? But yeah, I appreciate everybody. And you know what? It's awesome getting the super chats. It helps out big time. But when people watch and they like and they watch the videos, they watch the live streams, they watch the commercials, that helps out the channel too. So I don't want anybody to think because they haven't done a super chat that they're not helping out the channel. Because you do help out the channel. Hitting that like button helps out the channel. So, but thank you to everybody because you guys all mean the world to me. And I do these lives because I like hanging out with you guys. Because I could just sit here and just make videos, but I come on here because I like talking to you guys. And I still do like the fact too that my live streams are on the smaller side because it allows me to actually get to know you guys and hang out with you guys. And I mean, most of you guys have known you for a long time. I'm so excited to see Belco Glass though. It's been a while, man. Been a while. Glad to see you here though. It means the world to me when people stop by and hang out. But yeah, I noticed looks like Oklahoma and Texas been getting some crazy weather over the last couple days. We had a lot of rain last week. Like it's still like damp here from the weather that we had. And the river is way up, real high. Yeah, it's the river's real high right now. Oh no, there was a mass pew in South Carolina. It looks like 12 people dead are deceased. Oh, Melinda, you're always in, you're always chatting, always supporting, always helping out. Make sure that you guys hit that like button too. Oh, you too, Ricky. Yeah, man. It's so good seeing you, man. We should do a live soon too, Ricky, if you want to. Yeah, I know, but it's cool, man. Dude, do your traveling, man. I'm happy to see you in here, man. It doesn't matter what you've been doing. Just happy to see friends in here. It's always good to see familiar names. It's good to see new names too. But like when you see familiar people that you know that's always awesome. So there is a train coming here in a minute. So it's probably going to get loud. You guys probably won't be able to hear me if I talk. But where you been traveling to, Balco? Tell us. Let us know where you've been traveling to. Put it in here. We're all chatting. Like to see where you've gone to. Where should I go to? How about you guys tell me in the comments where I should go? Because I got time now. I got time. Here comes the it's up there. I don't know. Little orange monster. Choo choo. I got some really good potato chips with me too tonight. Choo choo, says the boots. Yeah, that's what it is. It's the Route 2 bridge. I think. Well, I think it goes by Route 2. I think that's the one. I'm way more north than Route 2 right now, but I think it's the same bridge. Because I'm east of the Huron right now. Yeah, that was a loud one. He was letting us know. He's like, I'm coming through. I'm coming through. But Ricky, if you want to do a live sometime, man, hit me up, send me a message. We can figure out a time to do a live. I haven't done one in a long time. From Upper Peninsula of Michigan to Key West. That's a lot. That's a lot of space, man. It's a lot of space to cover. I got a lot more time now to do stuff. I keep seeing something happen with my one line. I don't know if my eyes are playing tricks on me. but it's like it's doing something. So hopefully we get something here. But that sounds fun though, man. You're getting to do anything fun at all, Belco? Or is it like a lot of work? Like, is it work stuff that you're doing? I mean, I guess you could still have fun while you're working, but no. I got if I don't get anything in the next like 15, 20 minutes, I'm gonna pull the lines out, and I got some special sauce with me, and we're gonna load it up with some special sauce. Funner, yeah, funner is a word. I do funner things all the time. It's more funner than work, right? I do like what I do now. I am. I was trying to come up with um, my title for my company because I am the owner, but I'm thinking about going by Supreme Leader. That was one that I was thinking about doing. I'm trying to figure out. I do have business cards, but I'm thinking about like what, like if I get new ones, like what I want to get put on it. So I was thinking about either like Supreme Leader of Maintenance Technology. I'm the owner of my company. I can be technically whatever I want, but I thought that that sounded like a good, legit. Um, yeah, I don't know. Oh, Ricky, I totally. That's awesome though. Solar hooked up. That's awesome, man. Congrats on that. That's exciting. Dude, I have such a taste for like pizza right now. Like I could just go for like a big. I really like those little Caesars, like the pizza crust ones. I could really go for one of those right now. That's funny, Richard. Yeah. But I really do like Supreme Leader. Um, and that's what I want when I start hiring people. That's what I want them to refer to me as. Um, yeah, it's it's funny because it's like right now, like I got a flannel on, and I don't know if you can see it, but you can see my breath in the air because it's a little chilly, but it's not that chilly. I do have another coat though that I brought just in case. They don't make you pay for the letters on the business card. I get the cheap. I've been actually my first business cards I made. I'll show them sometime. I don't have any on me right now. They're all at home. But the first business cards that I made, I did them myself at home, and they came out awesome. Like they looked really good. They looked as nice as the ones that I had for the last company I worked for. You don't have to pay for letters when you print your own, though. Yeah, I think this is the best change I've ever had in my life, and like it's funny because it's only been 2 months now, or not even, or no, it is. We just hit 2 months that we've been open for, and I've in a month since after our first month, um, I've done we did 3 times as much work as we did the first month. Oh, have a great night, Ricky. Sound is better now too. That's weird. That's weird. Who knows? I don't know what it is. I'm thinking I might get I might get a new phone. 12 Stone's trying to talk me into getting a new phone. I might go this week and see what a new phone, if I can get something like trade this in, and if it's not too expensive, might do it. Might wait a little bit too. I don't know. I've had this phone for almost like 3 years. I'm not like one of those people that like gets a new phone every time one comes out. Like I'll use it, burn it into the ground. But yeah, cool. I might get a new phone. I'm definitely going to get a lavalier and see if that helps. Because this phone works fine. I mean, if that's the only problem is the live and the sound, like I can kind of work around it. But yeah, my business has been, like I said, it's grown. We're 3 times as big as we were the first month, which is crazy. Um, so it's really exciting. And then next month should be bigger because we have a new client that, as of June 1st, we start doing work for him. Um, but right now I'm feeling good, and I'm not like overly worked, not overly stressed. I did. I caught a channel cat on it 2 weeks ago, and last night I was getting hit real hard when I was using it, but I don't know. It wasn't taking it. It was hitting it hard though, real hard. But I do like it. I mean, I've seen him use it, and he's had a lot of luck. I'm. It's unfair to judge the bait right now because I think I'm fishing next to 6 people over here, and they haven't caught anything either. So it's really hard to like judge it. Water's high. I know I've had people tell me that the bunch of baby channel catfish running through. So we'll see what happens. But it's also early, and I've also had it at this where I've come fishing at 10, and then 2 o'clock hits, and then my rods start going nuts at 2. So this could just be downtime. But it's out there. But also the water's super murky, and I do have some special sauce that I can add on. I'm going to give it a few minutes. Might add on some special sauce. So give me 1 minute though. I need to check the truck lights like on the inside because I think I left one on. Oh, Demoose is out of here. Good night, man. Thanks for stopping in, though. Appreciate it. I know I'm going late tonight. It's a lot later than I usually do. Yeah, so, Melinda, so all of my business right now is literally all from word of mouth and existing customers. I haven't done any advertising at all. None. None. It would blow your mind. Yeah, are there any veterans in here too? If there are any veterans in here, thank you so much for your service. We appreciate it. We know you guys a lot of times go unappreciated and by everybody. I think a lot of people don't understand, but I wish I was hiding pizza in the truck. That's what I was telling Byron when I was on the way when I was on my way here. I was like, I'm hungry, and he's like, didn't you eat? I had 2 burgers for dinner. I went over to my grandpa's today, and We did a little cookout. My mom came over and we ate over at my grandpa's house. I cooked some burgers on the grill. And
It's really damp.
really damp out here.
I can like feel it like in my shoes. I didn't wear the best shoes today. I need new boots. The boots I have,
The back of it like busted out, and now it's got like that hard piece of rubber that's in there that's like rubbing against my ankle. So I need to get a new pair of boots here soon.
but all right.
So
So
guys, let me know in the chat right here if there's somewhere where you'd like to see me go fish.
now I don't know if I'm going to
Be
be
able
able
to
to
do all of them, but I can probably do some at least. Put it in there. Put it in the chat. Let me know if you have any.
do suggestions because I need to know where I'm going to be going. You're having thunderstorms in Texas.
Texas right now. Yeah,
I just
the
got
thing in Oklahoma that they're having. There was a lightning alert. I might actually throw my hoodie on here in a minute.
get a little warmed up. Oh yeah, Josh, we'll do that.
I was thinking about going to the Sandusky Bay tonight, but then I didn't leave my house till like 10:30. So it's like I got out here. Was it 10:30? No, I left at 9:30, and I got out here at like 10:15.
And then I had to get everything
Set up and actually, so I use sinker slides, and one of my lines when I cast it out, the sinker like ripped off the slide and shot it halfway across. So I had to switch that out. Had to fix that line. And,
but I'll definitely
I'll be coming to fish the Maumee.
Sandusky.
Oh,
Maybe I'll
I don't know, Josh. Shoot me a text tomorrow.
next week or two. Like I said, Saturday.
This coming Saturday is not good for me, but we can.
We can figure out some time. All right, we're gonna reel these in.
And we're going to check the baits. Two of them got some little hits. Might put some special sauce on them real quick, then get them back out. Right? I'm glad you're not either, Melinda. That's that's a good thing. The trains get annoying, but sometimes we get that train bug though. Guess we cast it back out. Bright light, sorry.
Not while forehand.
Right. I get that. This one cast it back out. And we'll be good to go. And then I'm to put on my hoodie is what I'm going to do.
There we go. That's a little bit.
A little bit warmer. I got something to put my hands in.
Keep my hands all nice and warm. We're gonna get a fish tonight, though. I know, it's a little bit chilly.
It's kind of weird.
It's like end of May, getting there. And it's like we're still like having like 40-degree nights. So got 13 awesome people in here.
Say hi when you're in here.
And want to give a big shout out to everyone who's in here tonight. But also a big shout out
to Belco Glass for that awesome $25 super chat, though. That's going to help out a lot with fishing trips. So.
Anybody doing anything tomorrow? Any fishing? Any cookouts?
Anything good?
Here comes another train. Don't believe it's that cold.
There, I'm outside with t-shirt and shorts washing t-shirt. Yeah, it's like, I think it's like upper 40s right now. I think. Here comes the train, though. Hoping for that train bite. There's like a fog rolling over the river right now. It's wild. Like over to the one side of me, I don't think you can see. Maybe you can see it in the. I don't know. I don't know if you can see it like right there. I think that's the fog showing up on the camera. But there's like fog rolling across the river right now.
I wish I could get a little fire going down here. I do that at some of the other rivers I fish, not at this spot though. It's too public and it's not really a
fire spot.
The people next to me actually have winter coats on. AFB, plenty of planes. AFB. I'm trying to think what AFB is. Is it Amarillo? Or is the B for Bush? Tell me, Melinda.
Don't leave me hanging.
Shepherd. Oh, Shepherd Air Force Base. Oh, okay. What's that? What's that by?
I don't know where that is.
Type it in there. I'm gonna go do.
A little bit of filming for a second.
But it lights up the rods real nice. You can see. There it is, right there with the black light inside.
So that's the new one I got. Hopefully that helps out with the videos, but we're gonna get out here. Hopefully we get some lights.
Wichita Falls. Huh.
Is there lots of witches there in Wichita Falls? Is it spooky?
I don't know anything about it. Sounds like it could be spooky.
I know I'm going to, because everybody knows I like spooky stuff. I'm probably going to listen to some Coast to Coast on my way home. That's kind of like a tradition that Frank and I have. And we listen about ghosties
And spooky stuff, and Bigfoots, and Mothman, and all
that crazy stuff. But that's probably what I'm going to listen to on the way home tonight.
Plastic to Freedom.
Hello, thanks for stopping in. Said hello on the way back. Hello. everybody, don't forget to hit that like button there.
I think I've had like
Like 2 bites tonight. That's it.
we have Witch's Gate here and Hangman's Bridge. Ooh. I think I've seen something about a
Hangman's Bridge before.
I really wish I had like a little fire pit.
This company, I'm just going to tell you guys because I was going to do a video and they were supposed to send it.
What you got on the end of those rods?
So today I have boilies, that Fishing with JBT I bought from him, and that's what I'm going for. So he catches a lot of carp and channel cats on them, and I figured I'd come out tonight and give it a shot. Temperatures dropped, I would say, pretty drastically. I was like in a t-shirt today, and now I have a hoodie on because it's like 40-something degrees. So
Thought they were lasers.
that's funny. Yeah, no,
Just some fishing rods. I got a black one.
light on them, and that way people can see when they get hit. I will try to move the camera around if I get anything tonight, but it's been, being honest, 100% honest, it's been really, really slow. There's a bunch of people fishing next to me, so I don't feel too bad because they're not catching anything either. So, ghost hunting show. Hey, you know, it's funny because I actually, and I think Melinda remembers, I actually had another channel that I was planning on doing ghost hunting on, and I didn't do it. But I was thinking about it for a while because I like love those ghost hunting shows and stuff. One of my favorites, and I'm sure if you're into ghost hunting, is check out Overnight. Those guys do some really cool ghost hunts, and they go like all over the world to do it. So, but they do some good stuff.
I think I have a train coming in here in a minute, so might get a little loud if
If you guys are new, I'm in between 2 sets of train tracks, so. Alright, that one's behind me, it's not in front of me, so it's not as loud because it's behind the phone, but you'll, yeah, who knows, maybe we'll do fishing and ghost hunting. So maybe I'll start fishing haunted places and we can double it up as fishing and ghost hunting. Oh, I have like the green light on me too. Yeah, when I turn it off, the rods will look even cooler. I'll do that. Now you can see it a little better when I turn that light off. But I've got tons of lights. Tons of lights. But yeah, definitely check out Overnight if you haven't watched it. They've got some really good ones. They did a cool one about a year and a half ago, where they did like, what was it? I think it was supposed to be like 48 or 72 hours in the oh my gosh, why is my brain going stupid right now? Like with the Annabelle doll, and that in the museum, and that was wild. It was cool. It was a good one. But it's like I like all sorts of spooky stuff, especially when I'm out like fishing and stuff. It's like, am I going to see an alien? Are aliens going to come down? I know it sounds crazy, but aliens are cool. I mean, some people don't believe them, but it's like, if aliens did, like, what if there are aliens? But hopefully something ends up taking this bait today, because I'm using these boilies, and I have gotten action. I have caught on them, which I should say, they smell, I mean, like, they smell amazing. I was going to use the desiccated pack bait tonight, but I'm not going to. I'm going to do that another time. So maybe I'll go fishing tomorrow night, try that out. going to start fishing some different rivers and stuff too. I am a little, I guess, concerned because I've had like 2 bites tonight, and nothing was crazy. It was like little like hits. I do need to go. I got to fill up the bait tank. I got to go get some bluegills and get the bait tank going. I haven't done that yet this year. And I am going to start doing trying out some different baits and seeing what I can get done. I don't know how many trains we've heard during the live, but we can do that next time. I'll keep that in the back of my brain ball for the next one, and hopefully I remember to do that. I can count to see how many there are, but I have no idea how many trains there were. I'd have to go back and watch. I think I've been live for an hour and 3 minutes now. I'd have to go back and watch an hour of footage and figure out how many times there was a train. 3 so far. Actually, there was more than 3. There was. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. This is. I think there's been 5, Melinda. I think you're off. Might have been 1 before you came in. 1 or 2 before you came in, maybe. But you know what? Now I don't know, because I was live a couple times before this, but the lives were all screwed up. So I don't know. I was having issues with everything. I kept hitting like the wrong button. And yeah, the guys next to me are leaving. They haven't caught anything since I've been here. So, and I think it's been
Going on like
2.5 hours.
But yeah, this is super boring.
So I'm sorry, anybody that's watching that's bored right now.
I would dance or something.
But nobody wants to watch that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, there were. I think there was more. I don't know. You may be right. I don't want to say that you're not, but I feel like there was more. I feel like there was.
But see, that's what I mean.
I don't know, so I wouldn't be able to do a giveaway because I couldn't be for sure. I do trust you on 3, but now everybody would know the answer, right? Oh, I am. Oh, guess what?
One of my rods was just getting nibbled. Did you hear the bells? Did you hear the
Jingle jingle.
God, please. It was a little jingle jangle, but it was there. I just need one to not be skunked, you know?
But no planes, not here. Out here, you don't really get too many planes.
That's just at my house. I did just hear my bells
Jingle jangle. Did you hear them?
I had a little jingle jangle going on. You know what I'm going to do?
I'm going to do this real quick. I'm going to turn this light off for a little bit. You guys can see the rods. If something takes it, because I have a feeling it's going to happen soon. I'm going to leave the light off for a little bit, and we'll see if anything takes it. I do have this weird feeling, and just so anybody knows that's listening right now, I know you can't really see me, but anybody that's listening, I am 30 feet
away from
where I usually fish, where I've been having a lot of luck. I know that doesn't seem like a big difference, but it could be. So, I mean, there could be a hole where I've been having luck, and now it's not happening. But I don't know. I still kind of think I'm in the same area, but I did hear my
my bells jingle jangle. Let me see what my battery.
life is at here too. And also, this has been happening every time I've been live. I My battery's good too. Every time I've been live, I'm getting cramps. Horrible, horrible cramps. See, there's those fish jumping out there. Let's give them a couple reels here and see what happens. A couple little reels. That last one I'm not. That last one I kind of put shallow for a reason. Because I wanted to see this one over here on the far, that's, let's see my hand here, I'll turn this on for a minute.
Just so I can explain.
So this one over here, you can see that I'm pointing at, that last one, that one I put kind of shallow just so that anything's coming along the bank. This one, the other one on the far side, I have out kind of at an angle, and this one I'm dead straight out. But I don't know. I'm hearing fish jump. I'm just wondering. I'm waiting for that switch to flip.
Just waiting for the switch. Hey, Dave Rowley, how are you doing?
Just here. Let me turn the light on so you can see me. I have it off just so that you can see the rods a little bit better when the green light's on. You can't see them as good. You can still see them, but
Hope you're doing well. Thanks for coming
hey,
in.
man, don't forget to hit that like button too. So I've had a couple bites. Just had one a few seconds ago. Well, minutes ago. A few minutes ago, I'll say. It wasn't seconds. It was minutes. I don't want to lie. It was a little hit, and then I heard some fish jumping. Tonight I'm using boilies, going for carp. These boilies I bought from Fishing with JBT, and I have caught one channel cat on them. The channel cats like these boilies too. So I'm using his Doom boilies tonight, and we're just sticking with those. I'm being kind of lazy, just because it's a little chilly. It's a little chillier than
I'd prefer for the end of May.
but hopefully we get something on here, and I don't get skunked tonight. We're going to be fishing a lot. There's going to be a lot of fishing happening. I'm going to be doing some early morning fishing, some afternoon fishing, some evening fishing. There's going to be fishing happening all the time. It's kind of weird. I haven't had a video out, or too many videos or anything of any substance lately. I've been trying to do some videos, and it's been a little rough. So,
Ooh, a new musky rod.
rod and reel, and gotta say, I do not want to string it up. Man, I gotta redo my line on every rod except for the middle one. The middle one is all brand new, but the outside one isn't that the line on it's not that old, but the one on the left over here, I 1000% should change the line on it. I was thinking about it, And I keep telling myself I need to change the line on it, and I'm gonna get anybody that hears this is gonna get angry at me if they fish.
It has literally been.
Big dually truck just drove by. I was thinking about this. This is crazy. I have not changed the line on that rod since 2020.
That's the last time
I changed it, which everybody that fishes knows that that's a long time. 650 yards of 30-pound braid. Yeah, forget that. Dude, go up and have somebody do it for you. They have those machines. Let them do it. That's what I would do. I'd be like, I'll pay the what you know. I have a place by me that I have them do my line. Like I take it up and they have a machine that they put it on. But if I buy the line from them, they do it for free. So it's like, because I use the Suffix 832 braid is what I use. And I mean, of course, I'm catfishing, so I'm not.
It's not 650
50 yards. I'm doing, you know, 200 yards max. And
Yeah, but they
do
do.
it for free for me when I go up there. And I think, where were we at? Were we at Cabela's? Did Cabela's do it for free too?
I think Cabela's did it.
For 12 Stones Ranch when I was with them. Or was it not Cabela's? Was it, what's the other one? Shields? Maybe we were at Shields. Shields did it.
It is way too long.
But you know what? I haven't had any problems with it. It casts fine. I change. It's not like I'm not changing it out. It's just some of that line's never even been really used. But and it's braid, so it's in good shape. But the end of it today, I took some of it off. It was really nasty when I looked at it. I think I saw this in here. This is embarrassing.
It's still. I don't think you'll be able to see in the video. But like,
oh my gosh, it looks like a beat up like shoelace.
Like, can you see the fibers? You can see like the fibers on it. Anyways. But that was the other end.
But it also was just when I was casting it out, I had an issue and it got stuck and it was like rubbing up against a ton of rocks. So that's my excuse for that.
No, man, I'm not spending.
Spending money like that, that's nuts, dude. I mean, I know it sounds crazy. Like I own my own company now. And, even before, like I was working all the time and I had money to do it. But it's like,
Even at $20.
like I'm like, I never, like you think about how much of that line never even touches the water. You know what I mean? Like you buy 200 yards and it's like when I'm casting out, max I'm casting out's like 40 yards. So, and what?
It's probably
20 yards of my line's actually in the water. And I put 200 yards on my reel.
and then I'm gonna
Change it out all that often. It doesn't get any use. And like my rods for the most part are like controlled temperature. They're not sitting out in the elements.
Yeah, that's what I use.
I use braid. That's all my stuff's braid. Well, that's not true. The end one over here is monofilament, and it's just like a heavy duty monofilament. But with that being said, too, it's like 35-pound mono, and it came on the reel, and I left it on because it actually is a really really nice mono. It doesn't have any memory to it, and the thing casts like a dream. So, but I bought some back in the day. I bought some of and I did some videos on it too. A lot of people actually over the years have found me from that video. I did some reviews on the Shakespeare Tiger 3 rod and reel combos from Walmart that were like, at the time, I think they're like 25 bucks now, but at the time they were like $18. And it came pre-strung up with mono filament on it. Man, you could cast these rods a half mile. They were great.
Yeah, I'm
Not
not.
a fan of mono either. I use mono a lot on my like bait rods that I use. See, the fish are starting to move out here now, so now I'm getting a little bit more like I'm hearing them constantly jumping. I don't know if you guys can hear that on the live, but there's fish jumping left and right. So hopefully we get some kind of action here.
But yeah, I use
Like good mono on some of my bait rods. Get the good mono.
this spot when I fish here.
Here they got tons of garbage cans, so like I always like clean out my truck while I'm here. I have 15-pound braid on my Tiger rod with an 8-pound floor leader. Oh, right on. There you go.
Yeah, man.
I have 4 of those Tiger, and man, I've landed some massive catfish on them too. Those things are tougher than nails. That's the other thing. There's the other rods that I think that don't get enough credit are the Berkeley big game rods. For the price of those, I mean, man, I have a bunch of them, of those rods. I've picked those up.
I think I've gotten them as
It
low as
was like $8 for the 7 foot Berkeley big game rods for the bait casters. At Actually, the one here is now the spinning reel I have over here is a Berkeley big game rod, and those
rods handle.
everything really well too. I think they're really underrated. It's a good affordable rod, and yeah, I think really highly of them. I don't know. Some people, um, people have their favorites and they have their brands that they like. Like 2 of these are the catfish, the ugly stick catfish rods, and some people really like those. But hey, Jerry Neal, how are you doing? Yeah, I guess. Oh, here comes a train. We got another one coming this way. It's gonna get loud for a minute, guys. Sorry. That I have never seen. That was a passenger train that was coming through. Those were all like train cars. I've never seen that on those tracks before. And it was only like 5 cars too. It wasn't a whole lot. Might have been more than 5. I'm just throwing a number out there, but man, I've been skunked this year This has been one of my better years in the last couple of years, but I've been skunked one, two. If I don't catch anything tonight, this would be the third time this year in 9 trips. So
I would call that.
it's been a pretty successful year so far. So, but I've been skunked the last 2 nights. Yesterday was garbage. I'll say that it was a garbage night. I There were so many people fishing next to me. I was so angry the whole time.
Oh, Dave,
Same way, man. It's the only thing I have gotten myself where I've spent money, like spent big money, and I like to find cheap, cheap ways to do things as well. I'm not about spending money on stuff. I do like trying to do stuff, but I try doing stuff like homemade, or I try to find like a less expensive way to do it. Like this light that I got right now, right on here, that you can see that's lighting these up, the black light. I got everything on Amazon, and I got 4 black light bulbs. So if this one goes, I can replace it. And the actual thing, the lighting part, um, it's like a shop light, and you just screw the bulb in. Like I spent $7 on the light, and I bought 4 bulbs, so I think it was like $14 or 11. No, it was 11.99 for the bulbs. So I'm in like $18 in that. All the other ones, and it's 100 watts. So all the other ones were like 40 watts, and they were like $30. Are the ones that are like the LED, but this is LED too. It's an LED bulb, and it doesn't get hot like at all. It just doesn't get hot. So because it's LED. Now my rods, I did. The only reason this is really funny. So I ordered the ugly stick catfish rod, okay, and they sent it through the mail, okay.
I got a thing.
Like in the posting that it got lost in the mail, and I'm like, oh man. So I contacted the company, and the company's like, no, they let us know they got lost. They can't find it. We're going to ship you out a new one. And they overnighted it to me. The company did. I don't remember the name of the company that I got it from, but they're like, we're gonna overnight it, and I'm like, cool. So they overnight it. I get it the next day. The next day after that, the post office found the rod. So it showed up at my house. So me being an honest person, I called the company, and I'm like, hey, listen, you guys sent me out a rod. The one got lost in the mail. They ended up getting it and sending it. Do you want me to send it back? And they said, no, just keep it.
And I was like, so I ended up
With 2 rods, and at the time they were like 60 a piece. So I've had those, and I've had those rods for 7 years now. And then my Berkeley big games I've had for 8 years, and that's all I bought. So
all right, Melinda, have a good
good night. Thanks for stopping in. Um, but the only thing is my reels. I do have 2 Abu Garcia bait casting reels that I use, and those were over 100 a piece. But I've had those for 6 years too. I got those when I got the ugly stick catfish rods. So, but that's really the only thing. The Berkeley reels I have were all under $50. I'll buy $20 rods. I'll use them, and they work. So when it comes down to it, like
a lot of those rods can
handle way more than what you think they can, and people have their brands, and like you said, and I think you said it well, Dave, is that they've made it more complicated, and they start adding in all this new expensive equipment and stuff. But it's like, man, you can still go out with a $20 rod and 18 night crawlers, and you could still go out and slam a bunch of catfish. So, and then some nights you go out and you got your expensive gear out, and nothing happens, and you sit there, and that's why they call it fishing and not catching, right? But I agree with you 100%. But I try to be a proponent because I want to see more people fishing. Like, I want to see high school kids not out being stupid and doing dumb crap. And I would rather see them out down alongside here in the middle of the night fishing and learning something and just being outside. My kids do that. I got two teenagers. My kids aren't stupid
Ever.
ever. They never are. They they're good kids, but they come out and they go fishing. Sometimes my daughter comes with me. She doesn't even fish. She just comes hangs out.
But she's also like my good
Good luck charm. So my daughter is. My son is too. But my daughter's like every time. Like she always catches. If she comes with me, it's like she's always on fire. But I'm gonna turn this light off for a couple minutes here and get it out of my eyes. It's kind of blinding me a little bit. Just keep it on the fishing rods. See if these fishing rods start dancing. Get some dancing fishing rods.
But I mean,
The thing is, rods. Cheap rods like that. It's always cool for the younger crowd. It's easy for them to get.
I mean, you can go cut.
Grass, cut somebody's yard. A couple times. You can go get yourself a nice little setup.
I run 3 rods
Because I can, because that's what Ohio allows me to. Specifically in this river, any of the rivers that connect to Lake Erie, I'm allowed using 3 rods. So that's what it allows me. So I do it because, I have better opportunity to catch more fish if I'm using 3 instead of just using 1. But I used to just go out with 1 rod. I'd go out and catch a ton of fish. And sometimes I go out with 3 and I don't catch anything.
There's a ton of birds
Geese sitting just
I don't know, 20 feet away from me in the water. Got 6 people still in here. Appreciate it.
everybody coming in tonight, hanging out.
It's a rough night, but I'm still happy I get to hang out,
Out with you guys. Um,
chat, just be here. It's all good. I am going to be doing some work
work tomorrow morning. I'm trying to get some of my week done so I can fish the rest of the week. I might fish tomorrow. Well, I'm most definitely gonna fish tomorrow.
I think it's supposed to be warmer and a little bit nicer. So I might actually go work.
And then fish right from doing my work.
I think I'll give it another.
Uh, couple minutes here, and then might call it a night for the live at least. I might sit around and fish for a little bit.
I'm not getting enough.
Enough action, and it is getting cold. I'm just wondering if there's so many things that factor into when fish hit, and it is kind of, it's a little bit chilly right now. I would say, I'm guessing right now that it's in the upper 40s, is my guess. Which is blowing my mind because it's the end of May here, and we're still getting 40-degree days.
But we're going to be doing
Some metal detecting this week too. We're going to be doing some camping, ton of fishing. I need to clean the windows on my truck. I just noticed that they're really bad. I'm eating some potato chips. These things are delicious. Ball Ricks. Oh. These things are fantastic. Super crunchy. I can't believe Nelson's been biting. There were some people leaving when I got here, and they said they were down here for 6 hours and got stung. I was like, well, I drove 40 minutes. I'm going to give it a shot.
Anyways, guys,
I'm going to call it for the night. I may sit here and fish for a little bit. I'm going to get everything else cleaned up, get it back in the truck, so when I'm ready to go, I can just go. I still need to work tomorrow and stuff, but I'm going to be going live tomorrow. Tomorrow's my normal live night, so I'll be live. But anyways, I'm going to get going. I love you guys. Slime on, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.